Okay, solid week, right? Yeah. Thinking about it right now, pretty good week. Monday started with bench press, back at this gym for the first time since my competition. Went pretty well, worked up to 360 for a pause, and maybe I'll do 365 tomorrow for a pause on the thin pad. That would be cool. After the 360, I switched over to the thicker pad, banged out a 370 touch and go. Was really hoping I could pause it, but was just too burnt out. So, switching over to the thinner pad, like I said, to adjust for it for future competitions. Still going over to the thicker pad for one final set just to get that 365 plus for the month, so that's in the bag. Dumbbell bench press, 131 and a quarter. Weird weight, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do to make a little progress. For a 10 rep max on dumbbell bench press, right side was definitely flaring more than I would have liked. The weight was not controlled as much as I would have liked. Definitely was better with the 125-12 PR from the Saturday before this. So, it's still fine. Just definitely tomorrow, probably just stick with 125s, three basic sets of 10, and then maybe go up or down for the final two, depending on how they move. That will probably be the goal. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, the 125s, they felt okay. Just definitely felt the fatigue of doing the 131 and a quarter, right? So that just took a little bit out of me, and at least I was still able to maintain this. So, but yeah, it was a good chest, shoulder, tricep day. Also, this gym got a plate-loaded decline press, so we can finally do a decline at this gym without doing an actual regular decline bench press. Even though that's something I should do, it's just not something I enjoy to do. Um, and Sunday afternoon, allergies a little annoying at the moment. So, yeah, but solid Monday, Tuesday, changing it up. So, in terms of location, dumbbell rows, 3 sets of 10, 135 for 6, 130 for 8. Form and range of motion was solid-ish. Wanted to see how dumbbell rows would move without deadlifts first. Just because it's one of those things where it's like, doing deadlifts first tired you out, but definitely won't be feeling tight when going on to the rows. Starting with dumbbell rows first. That first set is a bit tight since I don't do any warm-ups or anything. I just walk into the gym, I grab the dumbbell and just start rowing it. So you don't know how well that first set's going to feel. But it actually felt okay. If anything, just grip strength was a bit weak because the last couple times I've done dumbbell rows was at the gym closer to my house where the handles on the dumbbells are thinner. So grip strength takes a hit when that happens. And you think, okay, doing it for a couple times over a couple weeks shouldn't really affect you that much. Again, I do feel the difference in my grip strength just from that little bit of changing it up. So even looking at this right now, I can just tell I'm struggling to hold on to it. On the third set, I did actually put some chalk on my hands. Shouldn't really need that for this week. So it makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference in terms of just that grip strength right now. So, not bad though. Let's see. I did pull-ups after this, which you'll see a set of, which was good. Some barbell rows, which was solid. Some supinated mag grip lat pull downs, which were good. Last back exercise was just a bullshit row variation of just standing, where you could do like cable flies, using it as like just 2-handed rows, like high to low. By that point, again, I'm 20 sets of back end, that last one, I'm just being a little more fluff with, just because I'm pretty burnt out. But I want to do one more just to say I did one more exercise. Wednesday for legs, I was pretty happy with. Again, just squatting and deadlifting once a week, sadly. So, got to make it count in terms of heavy weight and getting the reps in. So that old school style of how I did things for how many years, which I changed up this year. But, doing that, hey, I'm going to do a lot of sets, pyramid up, pyramid down, get the best of both worlds of heavy weight and high reps, which is exhausting, but you got to make it work somehow. Could very well just go up to the heavy sets and call it, but I know I got to get that volume in to get that endurance and blood flow. So 435 for 7. That's one more rep than last week. Again, I want 12 or 12 rep max, just not there right now. 460 for 3, pretty pathetic considering I've done that weight for 10 reps. But still it's feeling comfortable, so that's when I'm like, okay, you know what, it's feeling good at least. Then 495 for 1, which is like, okay, back to 5 plates. First time touching that since my competition. And then I decided, okay, let me just hit 500. I hit 500, so 500 is locked in for the month, and I was happy with how that turned out. So this month, my best deadlift was 635. That was in the beginning of the month, 2 days after the competition. And man, did that burn me out. Haven't gotten back up to that since. Best bench press, 370, from what you saw in this video. And best squat, 500. Will I be able to beat those numbers in the last few days of July? We'll see what the goal is and how things are going. But really, again, if I hit 365, 500, and 635 in a month, that's, maintaining good strength, and that's what I did this month pretty much, just an extra 5 pounds on the bench. So yeah, I can't be too disgusted with myself in that sense. After squats, leg curl machine, like extension machine. I'm trying to remember what other exercises I did on legs. I didn't really do anything that pushed myself that much. I was pretty much burnt out after the squats, and just again trying to make it to work on time constraints. It's hard to do like those productive exercises that are going to take a while. I wish I had the time to do alternating lunges, walking lunges, but that's going to take time to walk back and forth. I'm going to need longer rest periods in between sets. It's a shame. That's me making excuses in a sense, but I don't know. It's difficult to get myself to do those things, and then do enough sets of them. Again, I would be better off 2 sets is better than nothing. 1 set's even better than nothing. But it's hard not to be like, I don't even have time for 4 or 5 sets. Even 3 sets, I could maybe squeeze it in, but then it's always finding that, oh wait, these weights are too light. Man, I just wasted a set with weight that's too light, and it gets frustrating. Bench press was pretty frustrating also on Thursday. I was able to bang out 290, 285, and 280 for 10, but they were not the best reps. They were not the most controlled. They did not feel the most smooth. I don't know what happened. I did wake up just kind of tired. I think I slept just awful this night. Oh, the night before? I think I slept awful the night before, and I slept a little bit better this night. But yeah, just whatever this was, the weight did not want to move control-wise. So that was frustrating. After this, I did 275 for 8, and then I moved on to barbell overhead press standing, which again, nothing impressive there. Dumbbell lateral raises, plate loaded decline press. It was a good workout. I did pretty much what I needed to, but man, I was pretty exhausted. So, whatever. At least I hit what I needed. Friday, bicep back day. So, started off with alternating dumbbell curls. I'm only going to count it as 55s, 3 sets of 10, 1 set of 5, 1 set of 10. I'm pretty sure it was 4 sets of 10, 1 set of 5, and then another set of 10. I think I just lost count in my head, and I hate to give myself too much credit, so I'm 99% sure I did 4 sets of 10, and on that 5th set, I just was too frustrated with the insane amount of socializing at the gym, where I just couldn't get myself to focus, and it broke my concentration. Well, after 5 reps, I had to put the weight down, walk around, and come back to it for 1 minute. So, pretty sure that's what the case was. But so a decent fluffy bicep back kind of day. Saturday was a rest day. Then coming on to Sunday, the first of the week, legs with deadlift kind of day with leg accessories, and even a couple ab exercises. So 18 pounds up from last week, where last week it was 545, 565, 585, 321. This is 563, 583, 603, 321. Last week was touch and go reps. I really could not lose the tension on the weight, or I know I just would be done. This time I was actually able to do dead stop reps, so that was good. And the only thing is I only did 1 set of high reps at the end instead of 3. Last week it was 475 with a belt, 3 sets of 10. This time I did 533 for 12, and that was good enough for me. That's a 12 rep max on deadlift right there. This time I just did touch and go just to bang it out and get it done. That's a lot of reps right there. If I did dead stop, I think my concentration would have probably broke maybe around 7-ish. So just kind of cranked it out, first 11, and then had to reset for this last one. But yeah, that was the week.